I love refrigerators. You remember that? I do.
I love refrigerators.
Do you like movies? Do you like horror You like horror movies? Thrillers, chillers, drillers, tillers? I like me a good old tiller. I won't pass up on that price. Caterpillars, pillars of society. Are you listening? Have you ever seen The Rental? I stumbled upon this movie while perusing Netflix and saw that Jeremy Allen White was in it, and we all know him from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We all know him from Shameless.
I need some back.
I have to assume that he's like the main selling point of this movie, and I think you should watch it, but you should watch my video. But we talk. Spoilers. You're not gonna. Just roll that beautiful beam footage, man. Two couples on an oceanside getaway grow suspicious that the host of their seemingly perfect rental house may be spying on them. Before long, what should have been a celebratory weekend trip turns into something far more sinister, as well-kept secrets are exposed and the four friends come to see each other in a whole new light. As per our main cast is Dan Stevens as Charlie, which I kept calling him Steven throughout this entire video. Allison Brie as Michelle, Sheila Vand as Mina, and Jeremy Allen White as Josh. And we cannot forget Toby Huss as Taylor. And I see right here that there's a dog named Chunk, played Reggie. The dog. There's a dog in this movie, and played by Chunk, the dog. That's nice. So without further ado, I know Spanish. La location. Look at that fucking coastline.
Look at the fucking coastline.
First of all, why is she acting like Zooey Deschanel in every movie with Zooey Deschanel in it?
It makes you yourself. I want it now.
Well, it's available this weekend.
So these fine young folks are planning a weekend getaway or a weekend celebration or both. Celebrating what? I don't know.
Zooey Deschanel.
It's kind of like vaguely mentioned that they did well, profit, yeah, our company did good.
Congratulations. It's a really big deal.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
This opening scene establishes a few things. One, that Mina and Charlie are in a totally platonic partnership. And two, Charlie is a little sassy with his bro. A little rascal, if you will. A hound dog.
Does she need to request you on the app, or can you go rogue?
Ooh, got him. You burned him, but he's not coming back from that.
Can't believe I'm actually looking forward to a weekend away with your brother. Pretty much given up on him, but it really feels like Mina woke him up.
I don't know.
In this scene, we get our first look at Michelle brushing her teeth or something, and Chuck's dirty ass laying in bed. Now this is the real couple. Not what we saw earlier.
Look at the fucking coastline.
Or their brother and sister. I can't be sure. I watched this on my DS, and I had to keep bending the headphones to hear anything.
Tell me how that relationship has any legs. Got kicked out of college, served jail time for nearly beating a guy to death outside of his frat house.
Maybe he's a bit of a beehole, you know? And he's totally not obsessed with his definitely just a friend work partner.
You know, I mean, she's
She's the whole package.
right. And then you have my brother, who's a barely employed Lyft driver.
He really loves her. It's sweet.
Yeah, of course he loves her. He hit the fucking jackpot.
All around me are familiar faces.
Cut to the other side of the silver dollar.
All around.
Mina and Josh are doing some disgusting shit that I won't go over, but feel free to watch. With the contrast of these scenes, we get a peek into each relationship, and we are reminded that Charlie is a little bit of a rascal. Little scout, little scallywag.
The dude keep acting like a damn house pickle.
So Charlie and Mitchell go pick up Lip and Mina to get the expedition started on their weekend getaway / celebration. Charlie is all like, "Are you fucking kidding me, dude? They said no pets. Homeowners don't take this shit lightly, dude, bro."
Dude, they said no pets.
Not everyone is a racist prick.
Come on, it's the same house, same dates. Her request gets denied and yours gets accepted an hour later.
This is something introduced early on in this movie that kind of feels shoehorned in. Racism or speculation of racism. Without spoiling anything, it doesn't amount to anything later. I assume it was set up this way to have a villain to point to, but also, what if he doesn't rent to women? Maybe he's sexist. I'm not saying that's better. It's not. Look, I'm just an idiot, but I feel like having buzzword topics for the sake of buzzword topics with no legs to stand on. No leg to stand? How many legs do you need? It feels a little, you know? Feels like that. Feels a little, All right, pause. Listen, I know what I sound like right now, okay? I just want to clarify that I'm not saying that these issues don't exist in the real world. I'm just saying they probably don't exist in the fictional world of the rental. That's all I'm saying. So they make their way to this beautiful seaside home, which you can purchase right now if you so choose. Oh, so y'all just decided to let yourselves in, huh?
Y'all just decided to let yourselves in, huh?
Sorry, I was just trying to.
So this is Taylor. And first, can I just say, woo! Damn. Got this dude double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon, right?
You own this place?
Why do you gotta say it like that?
Oh, I didn't mean anything by it.
Yeah, it's my brother's spot.
No matter how she asked, which she was perfectly pleasant in how she asked, you, in fact, my beautiful hunk of a man, do not own the house. So why the offense? Is it because she's Middle Eastern or because she's a woman that wears blue?
Is that what I think it is? Is that fucking blue?
You hate blue things, dog? You hate the color blue? That's ridiculous.
This is my wife, Michelle. It's my brother, Josh, and my partner, Mina. My work partner also happens to be Josh's girlfriend.
The first time you watch this, you're like, oh, Charlie and Mina are definitely, you know, making the beast with two backs. You know, passing the gravy. You know, parallel parking. Making a hole in the welcome mat. Riding St. George. A good old roll in the hay. A bit of how's your father. Afternoon delight. Glazing the donut. Doing squat thrusts in the cucumber patch. Disappointing the wife. Shag, bone, bang, boink, screw, nail, hammer. Naming tools now. Act of darkness. Giving God a frown. Aggressive cuddling. Assault with a friendly weapon. I don't like that one. Forbidden polka. That's an accordion, you freak. Bam, bam in the ham. Going heels to Jesus. Slytherin in the Hufflepuff. I don't like that one either. Not because I love Harry Potter. I just, Slytherin in, which one are you? You know? Bending her over a barrel and showing her the 50 states. Or him. There's also that thing where you, and you just, and you take your hand. You shove it in there. Blood everywhere, and you gotta. Ah! That's what you think the first time you watch this movie.
Brad said the blank turn that thing and let me ship. Oh, hey.
Taylor gives them a little seaside tour of the seaside home. They make their way to the back patio, not before Taylor saying this.
Yeah, that's the thing. The ocean.
Michelle is like, damn, I should have brought the telescope.
Damn, I should have brought the telescope.
Taylor, being the gentleman that he is, says he'll bring one for them to borrow. And he does it in a very passive-aggressive manner. So at this point, it seems like Taylor is a bit off and kind of a bit of a jerk, despite being an absolutely gorgeous man.
Unless you're like a peeping Tom or something.
Then, right before Taylor leaves, Mina is like, hey, why was my request denied, but Charlie, a white man's request, got accepted? Taylor sort of brushes this off and tells them about the cancellation policy. You can feel the tension in this scene, or at least the awkward silences between dialogue, especially with no score running in the background.
It's a beautiful home, huh, bro? Crack a brewski or twoski, gaze up at Bro Ryan's belt. Beautiful home, huh, bro? Gaze up at Bro Ryan's belt. It's a beautiful home, huh, bro?
Okay, that's enough.
Brewski or twoski, gaze up at Bro Ryan's belt.
Is this where they filmed Old? This scene is a great look into the characters personally. We see that Josh feels like he's not good enough for Mina and is fearful that she doesn't really need him. She's a complete person on her own, and we even get a little glimpse into Michelle's feelings about Mina being so close to Charlie.
Right, so you're cool with her occupying such a huge space in your husband's life?
No, fuck her.
What is implied through dialogue mirrors what we feel as this scene moves along, and it's all shot in front of a gorgeous background. Look at that fucking coastline.
Move, bitch!
Hope your shoes are tight, cause guess what, bitch? It's supper time, and green beans ain't the only thing on the menu. After briefly discussing some shit about a hike, Mina is like, Michelle, don't you have a little surprise for us? And it's drugs.
There were pictures from that night where it just looks like we're full-on fucking on the dance floor.
The drugs come out of seemingly nowhere in this scene. It also wouldn't make sense to do it the night before a hike, and is just a setup for a scene a little later, which is fine. My problem is there was no setup for this scene. Josh ends up falling asleep, and Mina is annoyed by this, but Charlie suggests that they should get in the hot tub. And at this point, both of them are inebriated. Maybe
so much better at what I do. And you're funny and kind, and you're just fucking great.
And you just feel it in your bony bones that maybe it's not a good idea to be in a hot tub with your partner giving each other compliments and shit. I came in here to help you wash your back.
Where are you going?
Sitting here trying to decide.
The adulterers are hungover. Too hungover from guilt to go on this hike, because Josh is completely fine and helping Michelle pack. Mina tells Josh she's not going, and Charlie tells Michelle he has to pull out. This rightfully angers Michelle, and she's basically like, fine, but I'm getting fucked up tonight, and you have to cook dinner. The tension between Charlie and Mina is heavy. They make brief eye contact, but you can just feel the air get sucked out of the room as soon as Josh and Michelle leave. We cut to Mina and Charlie at the house cleaning up from the night before. Mina decides to take a shower and, notices something in the shower head. She calls Charlie over after getting dressed because she's not a hussy. It's a camera. Charlie is like, we can't go to the police. Josh and Michelle will find everything out.
Ew. Just thinking of him jacking off to it.
Yeah, I can't stop thinking about it either. No time to think of a real plan, because ding dong, guess who's back from the hike? At this point, Michelle is kind of spiraling. She just wants to do drugs like a drug person. On top of that, Reggie is missing.
What if he fell off the side of the cliff?
Why didn't he just take Reggie on the hike? By this time, Michelle is really feeling herself and calls Taylor to come fix the hot tub. This is a shock to Mina and Charlie because of, cameras, dirty secrets. I hope you feel good about this. Could it be? It should have been me.
Enjoy your final night.
Taylor and Mina run into each other outside and have an odd exchange. Then, totally going against the plan, Mina decides to tell Taylor that they know about the cameras, setting the rest of the film in motion. We ain't cool because you shit on my boy. And we ain't, you shit on my boy, that's why we're not cool. Huh?
How did he even die from that? What do we do?
There's a saw in the shed. This is not it. This is foreshadowing, I guess. Michelle is like, we have to call the police, and everyone is objecting for their own reasons. At this point, you should just call, no matter what happens in your relationship afterwards. They decide to make it look like an accident. Taylor fell off the cliff in a drunken stupor, then find all the recording equipment and dispose of it. Michelle, seemingly the only one with any sense, does not want any part of it, and leaves them to throw my sweet baby angel off a cliff. But he gets stuck on like a section below, and they proceed to throw rocks at him. While the gang is outside dealing with Taylor's body, Michelle hears running water coming from the TV. That's weird. TVs don't have waters. Oh. Obviously angered and hurt, Michelle decides to drive off. Charlie stops her and tries to explain to no avail. She wrecks into a tree. This is about where the movie takes a nosedive for me. Up to this point, you have great things going on. Tension, suspense, relationship drama, a body to dispose of, the threat of going to prison, seemingly normal people drawn to do horrible things to keep their secrets. The movie then shifts from all of these great themes to a slasher film. Back at the house, Josh gets a text from Charlie, and it's the video of Mina and him in the shower, but none of that matters because everyone is immediately killed. You find out the killer and the rightful owner of the camera equipment is a nameless, faceless character with no dialogue, and we are given no backstory on him. Oh, and he just does this, by the way. We get no motivation for his crimes, and that's fine in and of itself, but you just spent an hour and 20 minutes setting up this huge backstory for these characters. For why? I thought the killer was trying to turn everyone against each other. Josh's anger is established early, as well as Charlie's jealousy. Everyone at each other's throats, maybe leading Josh or Charlie to snap. Or in the chaos, the killer now has the chance to take someone out, leading the others to speculate who did it. Hell, we could have wandered with them. Or frame all of them for Taylor's death. I know these are just normal people and not killers, but you've already proved that people can do horrible things under pressure. You could have taken it one step further. I'm not a writer, director, or even a critic. I'm sure a lot of work was poured into this project. It's just not what I wanted. Listen, I'm just an idiot that watched this movie, had some thoughts about it, and I thought I would share it. Not to mention that this was the director... Not to mention that it was his first time directing a movie. How about that? It was his first time. That's great. His name is Dave Franco. I don't know who that dude is. I think he was like in one short film called You're So Hot. I think I seen him in that. And he directed The Rental. That's it. I don't know who his brother is. How many times do I have to say it? I don't know the guy, dude. I got some fucking banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah. I don't know his mom. I don't know that she's a screenwriter slash actor slash producer slash children's book author slash poet. And I don't have one of her poems pulled up right now for us to read. Hi, and welcome to Reading Poetry with me, Frank. The first poem we're going to be reading is from Betsy Franco. It's called Techno Cat. Send to technocat@catmail.com. From me at catmail.com. When writing friends an email, I sometimes and P***. Are you supposed to read those parts? Have a fit. If Mitchell walks across the keys. K:, J, and adds a note. VPQ. Do it. I don't know if you're supposed to read those in between parts. Never mind that one. We'll just move on to the next one. Anatomy Class by Betsy Franco. The chair has arms. The clock has a face. The kites have long twirly tails. The tacks have heads. The books have spines. The toolbox has a nail. Chairs have dicks. Clocks have dicks. Baloney has dicks. Frogs have penises. Radios have dicks. Echidnas are medium-sized solitary mammals that are covered with coarse hair and spines. Oh yeah, and they have 4 dicks. Dicks, 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 dicks. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I mean, if you want to. I mean, if you like it. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Anyway, bye. It's satire. Don't take me too seriously. And yeah, check out stuff for yourself if you want. You don't have to. You could do whatever you want. You don't have to. You don't have to listen to me. Stop letting people tell you what to do. Even me with that statement. Just okay. Bye.